Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And it is raining outside. Been raining since early yesterday evening. And we have discovered a problem. I am leaking water through my vent in my exhaust fan. And have not been outside yet, but it's coming from the inside of the vent hose. So, which tells me it's coming from somewhere around the flap that comes up. Now, I do know that my flap is not sitting straight up and down like that. It's kind of leaning like that, this being towards the top of the trailer. And so unless it's hitting down at the bottom of the flap and running in, it's not coming, at least I don't think it is, from the outside. I caulked around the outside of it. So I don't know if it shouldn't be coming from there. And if it was coming from there, it'd be just dripping down in the wall. But what it's doing is it's coming from inside of the hose. See if I can show you a little bit here. Yeah. But that water, because Robin had told me about it the other day, wasn't not the other day, but the last time it was a couple of days ago, we had some storms come through and the wind was pretty strong. So I told her, I said, well, maybe the wind was so strong that it opened that flap some, which shouldn't happen. But and when it was raining so hard sideways, maybe it came in. So I'm definitely gonna have to look at that. I'll have to take this hose down, so I can just investigate and see where it's coming from. My intentions were to continue with getting my water tied in. Last time we got the exhaust fan roughed in, which I don't have the wire sticking out here yet, but we have not done anything, or I have not done anything to this for about a month, because I've been doing stuff outside, trying to get caught up on that. But I've got to get back on this. It's just not enough hours in the day, as I always say, or the week. So anyway, I'm now gonna be backtracking on everything because I've got to get that taken care of. So I'll get back to you as soon as I figure something out. Okay, I took the vent loose from the fan side, and I had a little bit of water in there. I'm thinking the water that was still in there was from the other day. I'm hoping. Still have not been outside to check it yet. I'm gonna try to wait till the rain's coming and going through the whole day. So I'm gonna wait till it dies down a little bit. Me and Romeo's been doing some thinking about it. So what I'm gonna do is just let it drip to because the way it's sitting, if it's still leaking, if water's still coming in, it ought to just continue to drip down, which you don't want it to be in there at all. So we'll just have to deal with it as the weather lets us go out and look at it, because I'm still going to go out there and look at it, because it still shouldn't have done that. And there is from the porch I could see the flap, and it looks like there's a little bit of a gap that from the bottom of the flap to the frame of it. So maybe the angle, as I mentioned, that it's sitting at, maybe water can get in there. If it does, I'll just think of a way, because I'm not going to take all that back out, because outside's caulked. The inside, I put foam spray all in the inside of the wall. So I don't want to deal with all that. So I'll just figure out a way to deflect the water if that were to happen again. And so that's where we're at on that. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and then I'll get back to you, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna start at on the shower, because it looks like with the way the weather's going to be, I do have one thing that I need to get done outside, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. I'm hoping it's going to be today. Today's Saturday. This is 4th of July weekend. I was actually off yesterday. Yesterday was kind of, I hurt my shoulder at work this week, so I was trying to rest my shoulder. But I wish I'd have went ahead and done the one thing I need to get done. But anyway, because the shoulder's still hurting. Not as much, but it's still hurting. But anyway, looks like we're going to have a lot of time to work on the shower this weekend. I am off work until after the 4th. I go back next Wednesday. So I still got a few days to get some stuff done. And so probably just go ahead and concentrate on getting some of the shower done. We won't be able to get it wrapped up because there's still quite a bit to do, but I should be able to get quite a bit done. Okay, the rain slowed down enough. You open this up, excuse me, you can see water in here. Can't, it looks like it's coming from the top. Which you'd have to be coming in right there. That's the only place it can come in. I mean, this, if it leaks there, that's going to be, you know, behind that. Sorry about that, camera. You know, where I've got the caulk joint, if it leaks there, it's going to be not on the inside. As you can see, there's some on the inside here. Not much. Been resting on the bottom there. So the only place I can see that it would be coming in is right here. Which again, this is leaning back. So if the water comes and hits, even from here, instead of it dripping straight down, it's probably running back through. So I may have to put some kind of caulk right here, or a piece of metal to where it hangs down below that, because this door doesn't open all the way up. So I may have to take something and put it right here. But again, I don't think it's happening today. I think that happened from that bad rain we had. But I may be wrong too. It may be happening every time it rains. It's definitely something I need to address. I can take my metal, which I've got plenty of little pieces of metal. I can stick it right down here and just let it ride down. Create like a roof coming down. And that should take care of it. All right, this is what I was talking about earlier when I said I had something to tell you. This wasn't something that was planned to purchase, but Robin, you're always looking on that what is it, Facebook Marketplace or whatever it is, yard sale thing. And we're not going to be using these right now, but in the future, we plan on utilizing them somewhere around the property, maybe having a water tank down here so we can water stuff down here. Robin is thinking putting one up where her cabin site's going to be. I don't know, but they were actually a really good deal. She got both of them for less than $100. And I think they're 300-gallon tanks. 300 gallon, I think is what they are. They didn't have any they had some stuff in them. We'll clean them out. We're just going to be using it. We're not using it for drinking water or anything. So, and they already have the, the start-stop valve in the bottom of them. Just need to clean them out a little bit more. But a pretty good deal. I guess what I'm going to have to do, this will be a great time to have my forklift attachment for my tractor that I want. Just put the forks right there, lift it off, but we don't have that. So I think what I'm going to do is bring the loader bucket and just kind of rest it either just off the bumper, around the bumper, and I'll have to push it off into it. I'll take a ratchet strap and tie it up to the bucket. And I'm just going to be putting them right over here behind where the camera's at for right now. That way we don't have to weed eat around them and stuff for right now. And then we'll figure out what to do with them later on. But like I said, it wasn't something we planned on buying, but it wasn't an extreme amount of money, and they were actually a pretty good deal. So we went ahead and got them. Alright, I got the first tank untied. Alright, so I'm going to try to manhandle it, I guess. Alright, now I figure out how I want to ratchet strap it. worked out pretty good. Forklift attachment. The fork lift attachment I want is just 2 separate forks, and they slide over your bucket and they bolt down. Because I can't remember. I was trying to think of the length they are. I guess just like a regular pallet length. They would work good on this. But I tell you, those bolt-on hooks come in handy if you're somebody that has a tractor but hasn't gotten any bolt-on hooks. They make them different sizes too. They're worth it. They were less than $100. I think they were $80-something. Easy to put on, and I could have figured it out without them, but it sure makes it a whole lot easier. So we'll get the last one unloaded and get back to doing something else. This video here is going to be like a mix of different things, because the weather, we've had rain all weekend off and on, enough to where you can't really do much. Working on the bathroom a little bit, and I really need to get some weed eating done. It's not raining now. This is in the morning, Monday morning. It's supposed to start raining again this afternoon, and I can't remember when it's supposed to stop. Tomorrow, 4th of July, it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. So we got a lot of weeding we need to do in the garden. Everything's getting grown up now, and I just got a lot of stuff, driveway weed eating I need to do. I need to spray too, but I can't do that with the rain. Gotta wait for it to where it's going to be dry for a couple days, which I think it's going to be here in a few days. It's starting to sprinkle now, I noticed, so I better get back at it. Took a little bit longer than expected. Had a rain come through for a few minutes, just enough to make it nice and humid. So you saw how easily I was moving these around. I don't think they're 150 pounds, but they're probably between 60 and 80 pounds, I'd say, the way they are. They move. I mean, they're pretty easily moved. So. But Robin got these for, I think, $40 a piece. So, pretty good deal. Like I said, they still need to be cleaned out some. So I went ahead and got the spouts pointing out this way in case we clean them here. I was thinking maybe, I know you ain't gonna get much water this way, but just take the tops off of them and have water going them that way too. See what Robin wants to do. Just leave it like that. That would work also. But like I said a minute ago, they'll get used eventually. Even for $40, you can't really pass that up. And it'll be used for, you know, not drinking water, just water for planting or watering whatever. All right, that little job is done. You can see clouds back there, and then around here it's supposed to rain again this afternoon. So I got to go to town, do a little run around. As you can see, a minute ago where I was talking about weed eating, how this is getting grass growing up. I haven't got the finished coat of gravel on here yet, and this was just done to finish off the pile I had last time. It's not even all, you see, you want to have that base coat at least, and it just barely had some. So I need to kill all this, weed eat it down, kill it. And you can see over here, see how narrow this looks. The grass actually goes over a little bit further. As you see, the grass goes over this far. I mean, the gravel, that is. So I need to kill all that. Up there at the top, it's really growed back. Just ain't messed with it yet. So maybe we'll get that done between now and tomorrow afternoon. It's getting ready to rain. I'm probably going to, after I go to town, hop on the bathroom and do a little bit more on it if it's raining. Because there's such my other project I've been doing all the videos on. I got one massive, go over here and look at it real quick. I was to the point. I was getting ready to get some of the trash out, and today, actually yesterday, was supposed to have been the day that we took all this stuff to the dump that we're not keeping. Didn't work out, weather. Robin had to, a family thing she had to take care of Saturday. And it was raining anyway. So that's got put on hold as far as going to the dump. But still need to get all this stuff out of here. And then, if you can see it or not, it's got moss all on it. That is another, that's a huge, another huge log right there I need to get out. I need to get these rocks out. That right there is about as far as I'm going, where that log there is sitting. So I'll get that log out, get some, I don't know what to do with that, if I can get it out or not. That's a huge flat piece almost. and then level this off, or grade it, and get all this out of here. I'm close to being able to start on that. Now this up here, I've got some small ones here. Those won't be bad to get out. Yeah, I can just almost hook right onto that the way it is, drag it out. I got some more down up there. If I have time before I start to lean to get them out. I think I can though. But to get them out, I gotta clear all this down. So it's a lot of work, but we enjoy it when we get to do it. All right, so let's go to town here in a minute. I've got the driveway portion kind of done. Look at here. I almost hit that little feller. Little frog. He's a pretty good size one from around here. Around the house anyway. See if I can steer him away so the doggies don't get him. He ain't listening to me. He might be going for it. Swimming pool we need to empty out. That looks like that's exactly where he's going. Dogs are watching. All right. I've got it trimmed down as low as I feel comfortable with. Trying to do this without throwing rocks in a trailer or at the dogs or at the vehicles. So I'm just putting it just above the gravels. It's still wet right now, so the sun will be here in about another 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. The sun will be over top the trees. This will be in total sun. I'm gonna wait for it to dry out and as much as I can, and I'm gonna spray this with grass and weed killer. Actually, I haven't had to do that since we lived here, but this year it's starting to take back over. Again, we're going to be putting 57 gravel on this, finished gravel, which will help keep it down some. But this part was existing when we got here. We added the big stone on it. It just had a little small stone. But this is where everybody used to park. Where we park out in the front, we made that, and it's doing fine. So I got this part done. And I just got to do my regular weed eating. We're going to be taking a little trip here in a few hours. About a mile down the road or so, a couple miles. There's a fellow that sells used lawnmowers, and we've already checked them out. They're in pretty good shape. We're going to get us a self-propelled push mower to do smaller areas. Some of the areas where the ride mower were so uneven, the ride mower either gets stuck or doesn't do good. So we're going to get a self-propelled one. Just where we're getting older. Robin does a lot of grass cutting. It'll help her out too. So that's where we're at. Yeah, we went and got us a newer mower. It's pretty close to being brand new. Got it from a old fella down the road here. He sells mowers and trades mowers. So we took our mower that was messed up a little bit and got some money off. Got this one for a pretty good price. It's got an electric start on it here and the pull handle start. That'd be good for Robin and me. And it's got either the rear discharge, or you can take that off and just be a mulcher. It runs real good. I cut a little bit of grass with it. And that's about all we got done today, other than some weed eating. Robin did a little bit of garden weeding, but it has been hot out today, humid. So we're taking it easy, and it's late afternoon now, 4th of July. I'm getting ready to put some big old steaks on the grill. So the work in the yard is done for today. So this video is coming to an end, and it's been a plethora of different things. Some of it I didn't even get on film, I don't think, but we got some stuff done today, and next week is another time to get stuff done. So we'll get back at it. I did not get my stuff sprayed on my grass to get it killed either. But maybe I can start doing that after work real quick. It won't take long to do it. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so I got a short work week. And I'm not sure about the rain. I know there's a chance of rain Friday. I'm not sure about the weekend yet. Around here it can change periodically, so we'll see what happens. So appreciate you watching, and like and share, subscribe, ring the bell, and all that stuff. I don't talk about that much. So we do appreciate y'all watching, and hope you come back and watch the next one. I'm hoping to be back on the bathroom. Yeah, I'm hoping to be back on the bathroom. I need to get that shower done. So the rain this past week has put us behind on the yard work, so we got to get it caught up. If you don't, it gets away from me. It's almost away from us now. So we'll get caught up on that this week and the first part of the weekend. And then hopefully get back on the bathroom, on the shower. So again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.